Have you ever dreamed of a home that feels both timeless and deeply personal? A place where the walls themselves hold a soft, mineral sheen, and every surface seems to breathe calm. Step into a space shaped by Tadelakt and oak, by linen and clay, by light that moves slowly across the day. Here, the air feels gentle, the palate steady, and the mood distinctly human. The architecture is simple and confident. Rooms unfold in long, easy lines, with doorways wide enough for light to pass through as if it were a quiet guest. The ceiling is held by slender oak beams that lead the eye forward, while the floor settles underfoot in warm-toned stone. You move from an entry bathed in soft daylight to a living area that opens into a garden, and nothing feels rushed. The plan favors flow over spectacle, calm over cleverness. Now the walls. Tadelakt wraps the rooms in a silky, lime-washed skin, finished with a subtle sheen that catches the light without clamoring for attention. Its handwork texture feels alive, like river-polished stone. Corners are slightly rounded, the way weather gentles edges over time. You trace a palm along the surface, and there's a quiet depth there, a sense that the wall is less a boundary and more a soft horizon. Light sets the tone. Morning arrives from the east, low and clean, skimming across the Tadelakt and leaving faint, luminous trails. A linen curtain breathes in and out as the window is cracked open, letting in a pocket of cooler air. Through the day, light creeps across the oak, warming the grain, deepening the color. By evening, shadow pools at the baseboards, while pendant lights glow in a warm amber, giving the rooms a low, steady heartbeat. Furniture stays simple. An oak-framed sofa in textured linen sits low, grounded on a wool rug that feels like a cloud with a spine. A plastered fireplace keeps a barely there curve, its opening lined in darkened steel. Side tables are honest wood, edges softened by time and use. Nothing shiny, nothing screaming. Just quiet forms that invite touch and invite rest, pieces that learn your routine and meet you there. Textures do the talking. Linen, open and breathable. Wool, dense and comforting. Hand-thrown clay vases with the occasional thumbprint left in the glaze, a small nod to the maker behind the object. The oak shows its grain proudly, the pattern rising and falling like gentle topography. You hear it too, the hush of curtains brushing against the wall, the soft creak of wood settling, the distant scuff of stone beneath a chair leg. Texture is the soundtrack of this home. Color stays close to the earth. Bone, sand, olive, and charcoal anchor the rooms. The Tadelakt walls carry a pale mineral tone that changes with the sun, sometimes creamy, sometimes cool, always calm. Oak warms the scheme, countered by the depth of patinated metal and the green of a single fig tree reaching toward the light. Accents are muted and purposeful. A clay lamp with a linen shade, a worn leather catch-all on the console, a soft stripe in the bedroom throw. In the kitchen, function and warmth meet in a quiet handshake. Oak cabinetry sits flush and solid, paired with a honed stone countertop that drinks in light rather than reflecting it. Open shelves hold simple ceramics and glass, everything within reach and chosen for daily use. A deep apron sink lives beneath a window that faces the morning, so you get that clear eastern light as you start the day. At night, a slim line of undershelf lighting casts a gentle glow over the backsplash, revealing the slight undulations of hand-finished plaster. The dining area keeps the rituals light and low-key. A solid oak table, long enough for guests but intimate enough for two, sits beneath a woven pendant that softens the evening light. Chairs hug the body without fuss, and the view points to the garden, where grasses move in the breeze like a silent conversation. Meals feel unhurried here. Even a simple bowl of soup lands with ceremony when the room itself is quiet enough to notice temperature, steam, and scent. Move to the bedroom and the mood deepens. Walls shift to a slightly warmer Tadelakt, the tone somewhere between cream and pale clay. Bed linens are layered, crisp cotton below, a linen duvet above, and a wool throw within reach for cooler nights. A low oak bench holds the day's book and a folded sweater. The window is wide but softly framed, so morning enters as a kindness, never a shout. Lamps cast small pools of light at night, enough to read, not enough to disrupt the hush. Beyond the main rooms, a small bath becomes a ritual space. Tadelakt meets water the way stone meets a quiet stream. The shower is curved, almost cave-like. The plaster seamless and safe in the presence of moisture. A simple oak shelf holds soap and a folded towel, and a small niche cradles a single sprig of rosemary. The room smells clean, mineral, and faintly green. You step inside and the day slows down again. The garden holds everything together. Tall grasses, a few herbs, and a tree with a generous canopy stitch the indoors to the outdoors. Underfoot, pale stone stays cool, and the wall at the back catches the last light of the evening. When the slider opens, the home expands by a gentle breath, giving you the sense that the living room keeps going under the open sky. In this edge space, the materials repeat: oak, linen, clay. The continuity feels honest, and the calm extends into the night. This way of living is quiet but not empty. It's an embrace of materials that age with grace and a palette that doesn't compete with your life. Tadelakt brings a soft permanence. Oak adds warmth and weight. Linen keeps everything breathable. You begin to notice how the home tunes you to a slower tempo. A cup placed down with care, a door closed without slam, a conversation that lingers. The house becomes a teacher, reminding you that calm isn't a trend, it's a choice. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite design moment in the comments below.